We've got another great little video for you today, and this is our very first holiday edition of Wildlife Reacts. And on this one, we wanted to do a pie edition. We had some leftover pie from the various Christmas parties that we had, and just wanted to see how the wildlife would react to each one. The first there, you can see the pumpkin pie, a little overcooked, but still okay. Now you can see I'm trying to place these down carefully with the knife. I'm not trying to get my scent all over these pies. Now you can see I already have some crumbs on my hand as I was retrieving these from the kitchen. And on these pieces in particular, I really didn't want to touch them too much. Although it's impossible not to have my scent in the area, I do try to limit it as much as I can. And so you can see our 3 different pies, and we wanted to see which one would the wildlife be most attracted to, which one would they like the best, and who would come on by to give these 3 different pies a try. And you can see our first little visitor is our squirrely friend here, and we thought this might be the first time we get a squirrely friend to come on over and try one of the offerings, especially that pecan pie. There's some fresh pecans on there, and you know, these squirrely guys, they love their acorns and the nuts and the seeds, and you can see him rummaging around, just having a great little time, just searching for little things here and there. And he gets close. Certainly he can smell them, but he doesn't come too close. You can see here we got a squirrely friend, and they're running around. Even in the back there, can you see them all the way in the back? They're just having a great time, just running around the leaves. And although they're not getting too close to the 3 pies here, I would suggest if you ever want to take a day and sit down, it's a great way to get rid of some stress is just watch these guys run around and just dig in the leaves and have a good old time, just doing their own thing, searching for little things here and there, and can really take away a lot of the stress of the world. But our squirrely friends, they never really came that close to the pies. They weren't interested in them. The next night, though, we did have this visitor here, and if you're a watcher of the channel, you know that this is our Fisher Weasel friend, and this little Fisher Weasel lives in the area, also known as a Fisher cat. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, we'd love to see how these wildlife are going to change over time. Maybe he'll bring little ones around one day, or a little Fisher Weasel friend one day. We'll see. So far, this guy's pretty solo, and you can see the first pie that he went after here is this pecan pie. Now these Fisher weasels, they are very large weasels. They're actually the second largest of all weasels. And they're fast little critters. They're cute too. They got those big fluffy tails there. And you can see he does smell the apple pie there and decides, no, I want to go back to that pecan pie. It's tasting really good. Walks away for a bit, and then he comes back, and then the camera picks him up sitting down on the cardboard. I think we might have missed a little bit here, but he's going after the pie crust there. Now these fishers, they have these long, slender bodies, and you can see he's checking around. He wants to make sure everything is safe. They're very close to the ground. They like to have a low profile. You'll notice a lot of times that's what he'll do. He'll dip down low. Even when he's eating, he'll crouch down and then only look up to see if he can spot something in the area. It's a way they try to keep themselves safe. They also have those retractable claws, which are really interesting. They can actually climb trees very well. And they do keep their distance from humans. You probably won't see them around. They'll sense you way before you sense them. And you can see after he's done with that pecan pie, he does decide to go over to the apple pie and spend a little bit of time there as well. Now these little fishers, they're capable of jumping very long distances, up to 7 feet. I think much longer than I can jump. Fishers, by the way, they're one of the creatures that actually can take on a porcupine. I haven't seen any porcupines on the trail cam. And now you can see he left for the night, and then the next day we had our little squirrely friend coming on by, and this time he decided to have some fun up in the tree. They like to chew on the bark up there a lot. They just helps their teeth out and grinds things down, makes things feel nice. And so he'll hang up there and just have a great little time. But coming over to our offerings, not so much. And you can see after a couple of days, we had the trail cam on, 2 days and 2 nights. This is the results. It was only our Fisher Weasel friend that decided to come on by over the 2 days. That pecan pie totally gone. The apple pie about 90-95%, and nothing with the pumpkin pie. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you do, subscribe to the channel and give us a like. We'll catch you next time.